And we are back to more Action 52. It's been a month. I'm up for more of this. So, to jump in, our next game here is Critical BP, or Crytical Bypass, as it may be called here. I'm assuming this is a space shooter. I don't remember this one. Yep, yeah, oh god. Boo! Boo! Okay, let's actually... No, we're not doing Silver Sword. I've had enough of that one. We're just gonna immediately save state because, first of all, this background is fucking awful to look at. Can I shoot these? What are these? Are they just like window panes in the middle of the moon's surface? Yeah, I don't know. So I'll give this one points in one respect. Out of the various space shooters in this collection, this one at least gives the ability to shoot in multiple directions. It's not you move right and shoot, or you move up and shoot. This one you can actually move all around and shoot in any direction. It's not much, but it's something. Also, there's a game in Action 52 called Operation Full Moon, and I feel like it should be this one. Wait. Gotta save state. Is the game over? Do I have to kill these chicken nuggets first? How does this work? That's a good death noise. Let's hear that one again. God. Okay. Yeah. Why are we frame advancing? That's not what I was trying to do. Oh, okay, I was just supposed to touch the crater, apparently. And then that's the end of the stage. That was not very well explained, but okay. Now, so more of the same, or are we gonna get, like, different enemies, or large piles of enemies? Who knows? It could be any one of these things. Any one of the two things that I said. Or three, if you count the fact that it might not change at all. God. So, in case you can't tell, the chicken nugget enemies, kind of home in on you, and it is difficult to actually take them out, because your movement is not exactly the most fluid thing I've ever seen. There's probably some kind of weird, like, trick you can do to, like, make the AI get stuck, but Lord if I know what that would be. I'm just gonna do my usual strategy of move around erratically and save state a lot and hope to eventually get through just based on luck. I wish I could also shoot a little bit faster than this. And although I gave this game points for being able to shoot in any direction, it is not exactly a fluid controlling game, because you have to, like, obviously press the direction you want to fire before you fire. So, like, you have to basically move yourself closer to whatever you're trying to run away from in order to shoot it. So that's a little bit of a problem. Oh, is this the end of the stage? Okay, good. Level 3. Same as levels 1 and 2, probably. There goes half my health. Also, I'm calling these chicken nuggets. There's blue ones, obviously, which I think are just palette swaps of the orange ones, but, are they actually chicken nuggets, or should I... Oh my god, can I not run into two of them immediately, please? I'm not really sure what else I'd call them. Just... homing boulders? Are they the fricking... like, the boulders from Pikmin 2 that home in on you? Something like that, maybe. Also, if I keep two of them on screen, the game might not spawn anymore. I'm not sure. Oh, and there we go. I should probably save state more often. We've got a lot more games to get through. Last month, I did an hour-long video because I was supposed to be making up for the, like, lateness and the fact that I only did 2 other videos that month. This month I've done 3, so, like, to keep up with my quota, this one only needs to be an hour and a half, or only needs to be a half hour, but I'm perfectly fine with making it a full hour again, because if I only play a half hour of this game once a month, if I'm gonna actually try to get through every game in here and not just show it off for like 5 seconds, I am never gonna get through this entire thing. So I think we need to take advantage of that. But yeah, as for this background, I'm thinking if this was made in like Mario Paint using the spray can tool, that would be somewhat competent, and we're back to level 1, so yeah. But other than that, not so much. Jupiter Scope. Here's yet another space shooter, I believe. Is this the one where... yeah. So this is the one that was described as you're piloting a, like a dead dolphin. Actually, wasn't I a dead dolphin in G-Force Fighter also? I don't know, but it's like a whale or something, and you're just shooting flaming condoms, basically. Like, that is what those are. Let's not pretend otherwise. And, nothing happens if they actually hit the, if they hit the city. Like, the game doesn't end, as far as I know. I'm just gonna sit here and let it happen. And, unfortunately, I don't know if this emulator has a speed-up option. Let me look real quick. I'm kind of curious. Emulation speed. Okay, apparently equals goes up and minus goes down. Let's try that. Up. Okay, so I don't want to get hit, but what happens if the city gets hit? Anything? Yeah, it's kind of hard to dodge when I'm in super speed, but... yeah, I think if something bad was going to happen from the city getting hit with these, then we would have determined that already. So I really could just sit here doing this, and nothing would be able to hit me, and my score would very, very slowly go up. And, oh, nope, never mind. I was wrong. I can't just do that. Wait, what? I don't know what that means. Let me put the speed back down, I guess. Emulation speed 6%. Really? Is that actually what it is? Oh god. Okay. So, I could just move on to the next game, but I'm gonna give this game the benefit of the doubt here, and try to, like, reach a certain number of points, and maybe it'll advance to another stage. I kinda doubt it's going to. I also don't know how long I want to bother with this, so... each one of these gives me 100 points. If I shoot 100 of them, that'll be 10,000. I really don't want to try to fill all 6 digits. That would take fricking forever, so... let's, yeah, you know... oh, wait, are they not spawning because I'm shooting too much? Yes, that is indeed the case. Also, this might be the worst song so far. Yeah, you know what, screw it. I'm getting to 5,000 and not a single bit more. Even that, I doubt I'm going to have the patience for. So for this one, the interns, oh my god, it advanced. Shit, okay. The left side of the screen now has some steel wool on it. I forget what it was in the last level. Let's actually check. I'm kind of curious. I don't remember what it was. It was just a moon. Okay, so there's a moon, and then there's a purple Saturn. In this stage, there's steel wool in a purple Saturn. So, I was about to say the intern just drew a uninspired background. Didn't animate anything. Could have made, like, the stars twinkle or something, but no. Made one enemy sprite with what appears to be 2 frames of animation, made the player character a sprite with 2 frames of animation that barely changes. Your shots are just lines, and there's no penalty for you not hitting them. So just generally, all in all, a good game. Okay, well, I've reached the same number of points I needed to advance to Stage 2, so I don't know how long we have to go to get to Stage 3 now. Maybe only 5,000 if we're lucky. Not that it's getting any harder, so there's no real benefit to progressing, but I've got to find out if there's more steel wool. Or... okay, here we go. Oh god, it went back to the moon. Oh, and the enemies are faster. Getting exciting up in here. I'm gonna guess, 10,000, or... yeah. Probably 10,000, and then if this does anything other than revert back to level 1, I'm gonna be astonished. Like, so far I think the only game to have more than 3 levels has been Ooze. Actually, no, didn't Fire Breathers have like 10? Let's see, I think Fire Breathers had 10. Star Evil had 3, I want to say, and then it just kind of crashed. Ooze had 6. Wait, I'm skipping ahead. I don't remember how many Illuminator had. I think I got to a point in that one where I just couldn't progress any further. So technically I haven't actually beaten that one. If you want to get picky, like, I should go back and try that game again, but I'm so not going to, at least not right now. Maybe at the very end. If there's any other games I haven't finished, I'll go back and try them again. But, GeForce Faggot had, I think, 3 and then a crash, if I'm remembering right. Silver Sword had 3, so yeah, 3 seems to be the average. Or, not the average, but like the most common. Oh god, we're still sitting here. I would just go back and keep shooting, but that despawns the enemies, so... Good design on that one. It prevents the player from cheaping it out. Not that there's any challenge still. Like, if it's hard to get in the way of something to shoot it, like if it's moving too fast and you can't make it like there, then you have 2 choices. Either, like, just dodge it and don't give a shit, or try for it and lose a life. And I just did the try it and lose a life method, and it wasn't anything that needed to happen, so... At this point, I'm just hoping that when I reach 10,000, I guessed the correct number, and that the game is coded badly enough to just look at the current score and advance based on that, instead of, like, how many points you've gained in a particular life. Come on, just 2 more. Please advance. Oh shit, it's still going. I don't know how long to keep going with this one. I'd speed it up, but the flaming condoms are very slightly fast enough to actually pose a threat if I'm trying to actively hit them and not just dodge. So let's come up with some theories on why there was some steel wool over in the corner in level 2, and then it went away. We could argue that the sprite was supposed to represent the moon exploding, or, like, a black hole devouring it. In which case, the fact that, I am further defending this city from about maybe 2/3 of these meteors, might have something to do with that. Like, maybe the moon blew up, and then because I was protecting the city, they were able to get enough of a budget to, like, restore it. Maybe that's a holographic moon that's being projected from Purple Saturn. Who knows? I love when the song just cuts out. Also, this game is boring as shit. Oh my god, level 4. The moon has now evolved into a non-crescent moon. Also, what the hell is that? Why was that the score to advance on? Maybe it did actually go off of how many points I made on a single life. But the fact that there's a level 4 is pissing me off, because that means now I have further reason to stick with it, and this is not an interesting game to play. So, I'm now further convinced that the moon is a hologram, because you can still visibly see the shadow being cast on it. Like, normally when you look at the moon, if it's a crescent moon, you only see the crescent part, and then the black part is invisible because it's against, like, a black sky. In this case, the entire thing is purple, and it's just one part is darker than the other. So, Purple Saturn has harnessed the power of purple, and, it has various exports. Like, it's not the most useful planet in the solar system, but they go to, like, people get stuff from it occasionally. Like, they have a pretty good brand of grape soda, that kind of stuff. And so, like, they have this purple hologram that's projecting onto, like, a floating piece of cardboard in space. And, it's because they can only do things purple, they can't actually even do black, so they had to just do 2 different shades of purple to simulate the shadow of the moon. Also, since the last level did have part of the moon completely invisible, that theory is now completely garbage. But it's the best I could come up with on short notice. Can we please loop back to level 1 or have the game crash or something? Like... Oh, Lord. I love when, like, they spawn in, like, 4s. So, every time they show up, if I'm lucky, I can hit a couple of them. Also, I'm save stating in case I die. It's like, I would like them to just kind of be... Like, maybe one shows up, and then a couple seconds later, another shows up. Like it's doing that right now. But when it spawns like 4 of them, there's no way I'm gonna hit all those. If this was a game where you actually did have to prevent them from hitting the ground, there would be no way to do that. Missile command, this is not. Yep. We're having fun. Jupiter scope. Level 5. Well, the hologram technology from Purple Saturn has advanced yet again. It has now gone back to being able to create blackness. Either that or somebody just went up and carved out a piece of the piece of cardboard, so it only is projecting onto that particular shape now. Also, have the buildings been getting bigger? I don't think they have, but let me double check. Nope, buildings are the same. Never mind. I'm not helping the economy that much. They're remaining stagnant. Either that, or they're just using, they're rebuilding what's getting destroyed, but not improving on it. God, I don't know if I can talk about this one any longer. And there's no reason for me to stick with it, but I've got to find out if it crashes. Like, who else has ever gone to the end of Jupiter scope? Oh, we're on level 6. We're back to, Purple Shadow Moon, and nothing else has really changed other than the things now being so fast that there's basically no chance of me hitting them unless they happen to spawn in right above me. Maybe this will be like Ooze, maybe level 6 will be the last one. Either way, I'm certainly not going to make you sit through it, so once again we'll be cutting back. Also, I just realized something. The rings there on Purple Saturn like, the right side of it looks fine. The left side looks like they're kind of drooping a little bit. I have to wonder, maybe the hologram is actually being broadcast from the planet we're on and not from there. That would make more sense, because obviously that planet would be a lot farther away and it would have to go over a much greater distance, and you'd have to take, like, rotation and, like, revolution around the sun and stuff into effect, so that would be too hard to keep up. But what if Purple Saturn actually doesn't really exist? What if it's not necessarily a hologram again, but maybe it's, like, just kind of a model that's hoisted up in space, and it got hit with one of these meteors, and that caused the ring to, like, fall off a little bit? Purple Saturn was a frickin' lie. I feel like years of my life have been wasted believing in the Purple Saturn myths. Man, the people who run frickin' Planet Jupiter Scope here are assholes. Also, what the fuck does Jupiter Scope mean? And this... I certainly hope this isn't supposed to be Jupiter, because that's a planet of gas. You can't really build buildings on that. It would explain the closeness to Saturn, but that's Purple Saturn. Purple Saturn doesn't count. Like, we've already determined it's just a plastic model floating up there. Oh my god, can we be done? Can level 6 please be the last stage? I've had to get so many points to go between stages now that I don't know how long I'll be here. And the thing is, I could very easily reach a point where the game basically just doesn't progress, and I wouldn't know. So, I'm gonna go look that up. I'm gonna see if anybody has documented this thing and see how many points I have to get to progress. As far as I can tell, this game does have a level 7, and I'm pretty sure it loops back after that one. I really don't have any reason to try to get there, but I'm gonna at least get to level 7, and then I think I'm gonna stop, because at that point I'll have at least shown all the levels. Even though, like, I mean, I've seen the video, but even if I haven't seen the video, I can guarantee you that level 7 is not going to look any different from levels 1 through 6. If we're lucky, the moon might, like, change phases again. I still like the steel wool from stage 2. That was my favorite. I'm not sure why they didn't bring that one back. Oh my god, can we please just... You know, Action 52 is at its best when it's just really, really bad and, like, funny bad. This one's just boring bad. Like, there's nothing else to talk about. Also, the video I was looking at had a much lower score when by the time that they progressed to level 7. I'm not really sure how that happened. They did have cheats turned on, but I think that was just so they didn't get killed by the meteors. Also, that video had exactly 5 views. It's funny, because this video is going to be unlisted for a fairly long amount of time, and it will probably have more than 5 views. Yep, here we go. Mythical level 7. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, look at that. They're very slightly faster than they were before. Yeah, I am so freaking done with this. I'm gonna save state in a different slot just for, like, the sake of having it. But we're done with Jupiter Scope. Now we get to do the infamous Alfred and the Fettuc, which is a game that crashes on the actual console, but unluckily for me, it will actually work on the emulator. So we get to play as Alfred here and crush, like, hot dogs? Is that what is that? Like, obviously this is, like, supposed to be... Like, oh my god, look at this shit. Hold on. Oh, I forgot I can't jump forward. I have to jump and then move forward. I like that, though. Brrr! Cool. Okay, you know what? Let's actually restart this one. So, I'm not really sure what to say about Alfred in the Fettuc, other than the fact that it's just a freaking amazing name. I don't remember what the full name of it actually is supposed to be, because obviously on the level, like, the game select screen, it's just called Alfredo, and then it's Alfred in the Fettuc on the menu thing, like the title screen. Obviously supposed to be, like, an Alfredo fettuccine. Like, I like the little power outlet back there, that's a nice touch. Also, could there be enough lamps? And what is this background? But anyway, boom! Like, it's obvious there's a pun here, but I'm not sure if it's really being used to its full extent, because I appear to be a chef with, like, a frying pan? I think it's supposed to be a frying pan, though it looks more like a net. Oh, I like how I can go through the blocks, too, that's pretty cool. But only from the left. These are some weird hitboxes. But yeah, at Pizza Hut we have the Alfredo sauce that sometimes, like, it's obviously not the most commonly used sauce, but people do put it on their pizzas sometimes, and we also have, like, pasta that uses it. And I've always just called it Alfredo sauce, but apparently... Ah, shit, when was the last time I saved? Apparently it's garlic parmesan, according to, like, the menu. I guess that's just two names for the same thing. Also, hold on, do we have Manchester? No, we don't. I was hoping I could, like, land inside the floor. Also, just that part of the two things here. First of all, that part of the freezer is missing. Also, if I face left and use the attack button, he automatically faces right. I cannot actually attack to the left. So what's the full name of this game then? Alfred and the Fettuccines? Or just the Fettuc? I think that's what Vinny called it, the Fettuc. Oh god. I really hope this one doesn't have multiple levels, and I know it's going to, and I'm gonna be sad, because this one is really goddamn boring. Oh, there's level 2, it just kind of starts, okay. The platforms have become Dr. Mario pills, or those spinning platforms from Tornado Man stage in Mega Man 9. They're... You know, I said that the last level had flaming condoms. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what that enemy right there is. Like, I usually don't have a dirty mind, and I don't like it when people always are like, that's a penis, like, because something is very slightly, like, sausage-shaped. But, like, that is totally a condom in a wrapper. Like, I don't know what else that could be. Actually, never mind, that's probably a ravioli. I'll give this game the benefit of the doubt here. It's probably a ravioli. I still don't know what these other things are, though. Macaroni noodles? They look like sausages. Which, again, if we're going to be immature about it, sausages going with the frickin' condom wrapper, but I'll shut up about that now. God, this game has a bad color palette. And I like the things that they're using to decorate the background. They've got refrigerators and cabinets and, like, I guess these pink things are ovens. That one looks like it just has an unamused face. That's pretty good. And then it has, like, these knife racks and stuff. So, like, it's trying to stick with the theme. And then there's just random power outlets. strewn in, like, unrelated locations. Oh, I think that's a sink right there. It's like, they're never near the appliances. There's no wires connecting them. They're just kind of there every once in a while. And the light arrangement at the top makes me feel like somebody just kind of, like, found a gun that somehow shoots light fixtures and, like, attaches them to the ceiling, and they just fired it up at the ceiling randomly. Also, these occasional windows that show 1.5 clouds each time. I was hoping there was, like, a infinite jump glitch if I alternated jump and attack, but no such luck, because then, oh, here's level 3. Oh my god, the background color changed, and now we have, oh, that's just a block. Never mind, I thought it was a different background element. Okay, hold the fuck on, what was that? This block just doesn't exist. Oh wait, no, it does. It's just that you can walk through them from the left. And this one you can walk through from the right, although you can't for most. There was a worm for 2... I'm seeing a worm for like a couple frames, and then it disappears. Yep, there's like a rigatoni or something. I don't know what the hell noodle that is. At this point, I kind of just feel like doing this. Seems to be working somewhat, but I know the moment I get comfortable with it, the game's gonna throw a curveball. Oh god. Oh no, that's fine, I can just be at the bottom of the screen. It's not a death pit. And yet that one is. Oh lord. Action 52. Why? I mean, I'm glad that one's not a death pit, because the enemy spawned in a really shitty location, and I wouldn't have been able to get past it otherwise. But, oh no, I touched the ravioli, I'm dead. Oh, I'm sad now. Called it. No. Let's not get killed by the small zigzag. Oh. Hold on, let's do that again. That was pretty good. If only the sprites didn't flicker so bad. Like, I understand why sprite flicker has to be a thing. Like, in games on the NES that, like, if you have too many sprites on screen, the game can't actually render them all, so it does the flicker so that, like, they only show up on alternating frames and, like, it helps with the memory. But in this, it's always, like, random chunks. Like, it's not my entire character sprite, it's just kind of the midsection of it. Like, what the... why? Boom! I like that noise. It's my new favorite noise. Also, I can't walk through the left side of this block. The lack of consistency is probably my favorite part of this game so far. Oh, also, I didn't notice they upgraded the lamps. Now they look like... folded napkins? Like, they look vaguely Chinese, and I can't really say why. I guess because they kind of look like those rice patty hats. God damn it. I just want to get to the end so we can loop back to level 1, and then I can move on to, like, Operation Full Moon or whatever the hell the next game is, because, you know, we need more space shooters. I think Dam Busters is up soon, too. I'm looking forward to that one. Oh. Yep, there we go, level 1. Alfred and the Fettuc was decidedly uninteresting. Here's Operate Moon. Operation Full Moon, yeah. I like Operate Moon better, though. That's a better name. Ah, fuck, it's fucking Silver Sword again. No, this is Silver Sword combined with Crytical Bypass. It's got the... Actually, no, this pretty much just is an auto-scrolling Silver Sword. It's not really Crytical Bypass at all, because I can't shoot in multiple directions. Oh, okay, cool. Let's just freaking start the game over. I don't care. I have no idea what I'm allowed to touch, so I'm just gonna assume probably nothing. Also, just gonna point this out, I saw a video recently explaining how scrolling in NES games works. Like, it has something to do with, I think they have like 2 different screens rendered, and one of them is like the one that you actually see, and the next one is like what's coming up next, so that it can basically load the data in and have it, like, it can generate the sprites and have them load in properly so that you don't get that weird jerkiness. And some games, like Mario 3, have a problem with that because they can scroll, like, vertically and horizontally at the same time, and so it can't really do all of it at once very well, so that's why you get that jerkiness. This game has the jerkiness, and yet it doesn't have the, like, double scrolling like that, which to me just means that they didn't know how to code. Which is not surprising, but now you probably know why it's doing that. Like, it's loading in the sprites, like, 1/2 at a time, or something. I don't even know how to describe it. You'll notice that in a lot of the games that do have the bad scrolling, a lot of times it'll show, like, what's at the opposite end of the screen for a few frames before it loads in what's supposed to be there. I can't tell if that's what's happening here. I think it is. Yeah, actually it is. Definitely, you can tell. Okay, are these actually bad to touch? Yes. That's pretty much all I've got for this game. I seem to be driving a dune buggy, which is acceptable because this is apparently the moon. I still think Crytical Bypass... Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna keep calling it that, too. I think Crytical Bypass looked more like the moon than this did, because this is freaking blue. Except in the previous stage it was green, but I don't know. What's the next stage gonna be? Puce? I hope it's Puce. But yeah, we've got that. We've got... never mind, I can't pause to look at it because of sprite flicker. A pile of books that shoot at you, and there's just occasional, like, computer chips and what appears to be a floppy disk. That one's just... There's a pink computer chip. There's another floppy disk. There's another pink computer chip. Here's an arrangement of bullshit that's going to be really hard to dodge. Yep, that's pretty much what we got for this game. Not really a whole lot going on. Oh, there's a small green one. That's a little bit different. Also, the ground. It's usually one texture, but every once in a while it's a different one. There's like a little mountain range. Oh God. Wait. Is this? Did I say? Is this Star Evil? Yes. Oh fuck. Yep, this is definitely Star Evil. It just spawns you in front of a goddamn thing. Here's this arrangement again. So yeah, not so much Puce as it is, like, Dorito. I'm not even gonna call this orange. If Dorito was a color, this would be it. Yeah, it's like they've got this little mountain range pattern going down the middle, which is, like, I guess trying to make it slightly less monotonous to look at. But then there's also the fact that the left and right side of the screens are cut out, like this is just a random sheet of paper that somebody tore. So, like, I can't tell if this is supposed to be the surface of the Dorito moon, or, like, are we on the top of, like, a very narrow and extremely parallel cliff? above a sea of lava. Oh shit. We're moving on. We've gotten past Dorito, and we've now moved on. No, this is just Cool Ranch Dorito. It's still Dorito. But the sea of lava that I was going to mention has now turned into a sea of, just ugly tan color. Yeah, this game's not really giving me a lot to work with here. I've been noticing a trend with that lately. Maybe because they're all fucking space shooters. We've had one so far in this video that hasn't been a space shooter, and it's been freaking Alfred in the Fettuc. Which, again, if the title lived up, like, if the game lived up to its awesome title, it would have been one of the best ones in the entire collection, but it was basically just a worse version of Ooze. Less difficult, but also less interesting. Trying to think how many games similar to that one are going to come up later. Oh god, level 5. And we're back to... You know, the thing is, this is like Kelly green. This is my favorite shade of green, but having it in such a large quantity is a bit much. Why does this game have so many levels? Oh wait, it's because they're all the goddamn same. I've been going through the same formations of blocks and the one enemy that exists. Like, what happened to Silver Sword where we had different types of enemies? There was Mankey, there was Dead Ant, there was the weird triangle with an S on it. There was, palette-swapped Mankey. Like, that game had some variety in it. This one, no, it just has turrets that look like books, and some computer chips, and some floppy disks. And some, level 6, and now we've moved on to Lilac. We're gonna go through the full spectrum of colors. I don't think we haven't had a bright red level yet, have we? We had green, then blue, then Dorito, then Cool Ranch Dorito, then green again, now Lilac. So next up, I'm gonna say either it resets, which I hope is the case, or we're gonna get some other Dorito color. Maybe we'll just get blue again. Who could say? Never can tell. Action 52 keeps you guessing. Oh, fuck this. I mean, yeah, I can slip through that, but still. With the hitboxes in most of these games, I don't really ever trust myself to make it through those kind of gaps. Especially Star Evil. That game had the worst hitbox I've ever seen. Up, level 7. Okay, I wasn't too far off with bright red. We've reached, yeah, I'd call this bright red. I mean, it's more pink. But what shade of pink is that? Would we call that... It's not magenta. It's not quite, like, purpley enough. Fuchsia is even more purpley than magenta is. I'd say the background... Or, actually... Yeah, I don't know what I'd call this. Salmon? Sav? Identifying colors with the Big Dip. A new 25-part series. Stick around for episode 14 when I have special guest star the namer of the color Benjamin Green. There's a fucking reference for ya. No, seriously, does anybody know what that's referring to? Level 8. Oh god, it's kind of blue now, it's like aquamarine. And it still really hurts to look at. And this game is still freaking going. Yeah, it's, I kind of wish I had the ability to, like, correctly identify the name of every color. Because, like, a lot of times colors are kind of subjective. Like, one particular shade of something can have a bunch of different names depending on who you ask. I grew up with Crayola crayons. I had the, like, the big 96 pack. And, because I am the person that I am, I, made it a point to, like, come up with an order to put the crayons in, and then I memorized this order. So that, like, say I needed dandelion yellow, I would know exactly where it is, even without having to, like, look for it. Maybe that's a bad example, because there were only, like, 2 shades of yellow. Oh, game crashed. Okay, cool. We're done. Dam busters. Those dam busters. Anyway, to finish that thought, like, there were only, like, 2 shades of yellow, I think. There was, there was yellow, and then there was dandelion. Well, actually, no, because then in the neon box, you had laser lemon. And in the one that I called the new box, there was macaroni and cheese, which is more of a orange than a yellow, but either way. I called it the new box because in, like, 1994 or something, they introduced 16 new colors that, people, like, could submit the names for, and then they chose their favorite. So they had, macaroni and cheese is the one that people always kind of make fun of. I don't know why. But, there was that one, there was Purple Mountain's Majesty, Timberwolf, Asparagus, Razzmatazz. I don't remember all of them. There were a lot. I mean, there were 16. There wasn't a lot, but yeah, I used to, instead of incorporating those in with the rest of the colors, I would always... Oh, okay. I would always keep those separate. So I had the first box of the primary colors, what I considered primary at least. There was some that were a little debatable. Then I had 3 boxes of miscellaneous colors going in rainbow order, ending with brown. Brown and then, like, gray and gold and shit. Then I had the neon box, and then I had the new box. I was, like, super protective of my frickin' crayons. I don't know why. It's like, there were a lot of people who, like, when they were kids, coloring... Is this an extra life? I guess. I don't know what that thing is. But yeah, it's like, coloring was kind of a pastime for a lot of people, but not me. I had this problem where, like, whenever I would use crayons for something, I would always press them way too goddamn hard into the paper. And so, they would get, like, used up really freaking quickly. And also, I didn't really just do it for fun. I only did it when we had, like, a school assignment that you had to color stuff. But, like I said, I just kind of liked having an order to them. I don't know why. I'm just kind of that way, I guess. I do remember one time, though. Oh, there were only 2 stages in Dam Busters? That's it? Unless this is just stage 1 under a different name. I don't remember what stage 1 looked like. I'm gonna try to speedrun this and see if we go to stage 2 again, or if something else happens. Like, the game is so forgettable, I can't remember what stage 1 looked like. You're obviously supposed to be a beaver, because the game is Dam Busters, but, I remember there was, like, a review of this game that I read that said that you're a bear cat with mysterious shooting powers that you use to shoot tomatoes at other bear cats. I like to go with that Also, I like how moving just causes them to scroll. No, okay, there's only 2 stages to Dam Busters. What do you know? Thrusters. Is it another space shooter? Yes. God. At least I can spam this and stop enemies from spawning. Oh, wait, no. Does going off the side of the screen kill you? No. Then what killed me? Was it because I touched the bottom of the screen? What the hell is killing me? I'm so confused. I've got to find out. What the fuck is killing me? Okay, so this corner seems to be okay. How about over here? No, you can't touch... I don't think you can touch the bottom right corner, or maybe you just can't touch the right side at all. Yeah, right side of the screen kills you. Left side doesn't. Bottom doesn't. Let's see if the top does. This is fascinating. No, top does not. You're very likely to be killed, but you don't instantly die. Okay, so reloading, back to the beginning here. Story I was going to tell is, there was once a time that I was not protective of my crayons, and it was for love. So in, first and second grade, I had this, huge crush on this girl named Erica, and, never told her about it, obviously, because I was a little kid, and little kids never actually tell somebody that they like them. That's, like, the deepest shame. But, whenever I would, like, be able to sit next to her or something, I would always be happy. And, I remember one time she asked to borrow my Purple Mountain's Majesty crayon, because she wanted it for something. And so I was, like, trying to be overly nice, so I, like, broke the crayon in half and gave part of it to her. And she's like, oh, thank you. And I'm like, yep, I'm gonna be happy for days now. So, that was pretty much the whole story. Having a crush as a little kid is always good. Like, the stupidest little tiny things can make you happy. So anyway, let's analyze what's going on in this. We've got very limp eggplants. The enemies... That one on the left just kind of looks like a uterus. The bottom right is like a totem pole with a neon outline, and the top right is like a Mega Man helmet. There's a... Okay, when it was moving, it looked like a panpour. When it is paused, I can't really tell. But yeah, basically, these are just... Let's come up with shapes. Also, there's a larger enemy in that group that was in the previous level. I'm not convinced it's not a gingerbread man. It doesn't really look like one, but that was my first thought. That looked like a trophy. God, how many ship designs are in this one? Oh. Now we've... I'm about to get hit. Oh well. Can I touch these big things? No? That's not very clear. They look like the rest of the background. Please be a 3-level game. Because this is game number 12, and I was planning on only doing 6 games in this video, but so far 4 of them have been space shooters, and I'd like to have a little bit more variety than that. Also, I need to actually pay attention to what I'm doing now. Maybe if I just keep shooting and despawn all the enemies, that'll work. We won't get to see the creative enemy design, but I don't know if we're really missing out. Anyway, I don't know what the hell my ship is supposed to be. Once again, people are probably going to be like, it looks like a penis, and it... I won't deny that it kind of does, but only very vaguely. Are we having fun? Yeah, I should just stop shooting. Or I should just keep shooting, I mean. Don't particularly care about seeing the new enemy types. Although, okay, not level 4. Now we're in ice space. You know, ice space, as opposed to landmine space, which is the previous level. Noticing a trend here with these space shooters. They usually just kind of have, like... I mean, I don't know if we can even call this a level, because this is just randomly placing objects. And I don't know if they're actually randomly placed, or if they're being put in a specific way. But basically, the only difference between each level is the color palette and the way that the obstacles look. The background stars might also be a little bit different, but okay, we're back to level 1. I couldn't even remember the name of that game. That was Thrusters, yeah. Okay. Haunted Hill. Oh, wait, go back. Haunted Halls. I forget what the full name of this one is, but you play as Boob Lady. Of course, B jumps, because it's this game, and you shoot crosses. Wait a second, hold on. I can actually jump while holding right. Why does this game have proper jumping controls? It still has jumping on B, which is wrong. But other than that, it actually kind of functions. Holy shit, this might actually be a game. I mean, I know it's not going to be, but it could have the potential to be one. The controls don't make me want to kill myself, at least. So far, I've just been shooting the same, angry bedsheet ghost over and over, and the, oh god. That was fun. Okay, so, actually, since I had to start from the beginning of the stage anyway, let's start that again. I'm going to save state every once in a while. When that skull shows up, I don't know how the hell I'm going to dodge it, but I'll find a way. What I was going to say is the rock texture on the ceiling and floor reminds me of the ones from Metroid 2. I know that because I stole those graphics for Level 8 in Victim's Adventure 2, and I'm fairly familiar with them. They're not exactly the same, but they're similar. Oh shit, skull! Which explodes for 9 days. Don't know what this pit is supposed to be. It doesn't matter because you die in midair anyway. Didn't the commercial call this one a rescue game? There's like this really shitty commercial of the cheetah men like climbing out of a TV and greeting an overly enthusiastic kid who's like super excited to see them. And they're talking about like all the different kinds of games in Action 52. You've got rescue games. And then they show like a couple seconds of this one. What the hell is a rescue game? Okay. Boom! Wasn't it like the death noise for a different game, and now it's just part of the soundtrack in this one? Actually, what is the death noise in this game? It's brr brr brr, which I think is the same one for Cheetah Man. Dang. 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 Oh, I saw 2 seconds of a skull showing up again. Oh, now there's purple. Gotta look out for the purple. $50 says it doesn't kill you when you touch it. You just fall into it and then die. And oh, what the fuck? There's just crazy bones in this now? Are you gonna show up again? Alright. Oh my god. Well, I just lost $50. I was sure I was just gonna... Excuse me. Is that a skull on a balloon shooting spiders? Actually, no, that's not even a skull. What is that? Sir, what is that? No eating in the pool. What the fuck is this boss? Also, I said at the beginning this is Boob Lady. I'm not actually convinced that that's the case. It could be a guy with really long hair and, like, overly exaggerated pecs. I'm gonna go with Boob Lady, though. No, not the spiders. Okay. I don't care for this. I also don't know if I can actually kill it, or if I'm just supposed to run under it when it moves up. No, I'm definitely supposed to keep shooting it. I don't know what causes it to sometimes shoot spiders, because it usually chooses not to. Are you taking damage? Do I have to hit the balloon specifically? Who can tell? With Action 52, it's always a surprise. Okay, here we go, level 2. We've got more purple shit. Ooh, the music changed. And our friend the Skull is back. And you die from touching the chain. I had a feeling, but I had to know for sure. Oh no, spiders. Actually, these seem really annoying. Can't wait for them to mess up my... Oh, okay. Gotta avoid the chain, and the skull, and the spiders. No, not the sounds! The sounds... Did that kill me? Hold on. Does jumping off of this and landing on the platform... It does. That counts as falling too far. So basically, if you fall, like, a pixel lower than where you started from a jump, you die. So if I jump off this platform, I'm dead. That is amazingly bad. I didn't even know that was a thing. Alright. So gotta look out for a spooky skull here. Wait, no, he didn't show up this time. That might be good. Still have to avoid everything else, though. Oh, got stuck in the floor. And we've moved into Manchester territory, people. I still haven't even shown Manchester yet. I can't wait until we get to that one. Oh. God damn, everything sucks. These spiders are completely ass. Also, why are they mostly red, but have, like, one blue leg and a very small portion of their body blue? Was there a problem with the sprite, or was that an artistic choice? Oh, I forgot I can't jump off a platform, I die. How the fuck am I gonna get past this? If the ghost wasn't there, I could have made that. Okay, ghost. There we go. Make this jump without touching the chain. Actually, can I even touch that chain? Yes, I can. Okay. Boo, 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 boo. No, not the skull. Actually, the skull is a fairly big deal because it... Oh, and it turned into the jelly bean. Ooh, jelly bean and skull. This game's, innovating and all the... Wait a second, hold on. Can I even make that? I thought I couldn't fall. No, I guess I can't. I just can't jump down that. And trigger the ghost. And will it cause another one to spawn as soon as I go back? Probably. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Do you think you've got enough spiders? Why aren't they flickering? Okay, maybe they kind of are. No, not as much as I'd expect. I'm just waiting for the stupid skull to come back, because that thing homes in on you, and it's, like, way too fast to hit. Up. Okay. Can I just, like, charge forward and not give a crap? You know, I kind of didn't mind this one at first. Like, I mean, it wasn't good, but the improved jump controls made it stand out above the rest. Now I'm not really liking it a whole lot, because the spiders are kind of a drag. The fact that you can't jump down without dying is really stupid. And the levels seem to go on for way too long. And I'm not sure how many levels to expect for this one. This one seems like it had a little bit more work put into it than Ooze, so assuming they spent a similar amount of time on most of the games, that probably means that the extra effort means there's only like 2 or 3 levels to this one. Just I kind of hope that's the case. It's also cool that you never know when the end of the level is going to actually happen, because it usually is just a completely unremarkable part of the stage that looks the same as everything else. Yeah, we've got a good number of spiders here. Am I supposed to fit through that? Okay, the top one just kind of goes off the screen. And then... Alright. Can we be done? Can I fight another... Oh, yep, balloon boss. I forgot, the level doesn't end randomly because you have a balloon boss. How could I have forgotten? Please be done. Level 3. Oh, God. It is a new day. A new day for more Action 52. Okay. Off to a... Okay. Is this... Wow, okay. Level 3. Really stepping it up here. And I'm very much hoping that this is the last level. But yeah, yesterday, I kind of abruptly ended this because I needed to go to work, so we'll try to finish up... Oh, God damn it. We'll try to finish up Haunted Halls, or Haunted Hills, or Haunted Hangleberries, and then I think we're gonna be done. After I cut out all of the Jupiter scope footage that is unneeded, which is basically all of the Jupiter scope footage, then I think we're still going to be over an hour, so... Okay, gotta avoid the crazy bone without hitting the chain on the ceiling. You know, that deadly chain, that's... Holy shit! Is this completely necessary? Oh god, I actually did it. That's amazing. This is good. I like this. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just unneeded. Ah. Never know when it's gonna spawn in a crap ton of enemies that are undodgeable. What if I just go? Nope. I think the just go method is not really gonna work out for me here. Gotta save state at least every 3 feet. Oh, now we've got a white crazy bone. Come on. The tracking on these enemies sucks so bad because they usually don't try to adjust their vertical height until, well, of course vertical height, but you know what I mean. Like they don't try to move vertically until they're aligned with you horizontally, so there's not really any way you can hit them. Like, this is just unfair. Shocking, I know, for Action 52 that it has unfair design in it. Fuck me. Okay. I'm amazed that, like, 5 more didn't spawn in that, slight little... yeah, I forgot. Can't jump down. Gotta walk off the ledge and slowly descend over the pool of green shit. Oh. Wait, hold the fort. What is this? Okay. You can touch the green shit, but only this side of it. If you go any if you go any further, I'm pretty sure you die. Is this then true in this one? That's amazing. They programmed, like, the green shit to not be, like... It's not the sprite itself that kills you. It's, like... Boom! They also, they had to put in, like, collision damage in certain parts of the ground. I'm curious. Okay. No, actually, that might have been fall damage. It's hard to tell. Get out of there, come on. Piece of shit. Oh, I made a mistake. Can't be jumping off any, 1-foot ledges. Fuck everything. I'm not sure which I hate more in this game, the side-scrollers or the space shooters. Honestly, the space shooters are probably easier, they're just more boring. The side-scrollers are relentlessly bad. Oh, fucking hell. You know, I never understood why some people say fucking A. Like, I assume the A stands for ass. Why are you, like, censoring that word and not the first one? Okay. You just do this. I don't know why. So, of the protagonists we've seen so far, what's your favorite? I'm trying to think what we've even had. We've had the dragons from Fire Breathers, a variety of nondescript spaceships, which shouldn't really count, several of which looked like decaying dolphins, the leprechaun from Ooze, Boob Lady, the fricking Dam Busters beaver, Alfredo. I assume his name is Alfredo. God damn it. Getting confident. Can't get confident and avoid save stating, not even for a second. I forgot this isn't a regular game. I'm not sure how I forgot that. Screw you! Have we done Atmos Quake yet? I don't even remember what that game is. It's just, it has a stupid name. I don't think we've done that one yet. Oh, here we go. Oh, actually, hold on. That looks like a spider. I don't have to kill the spider. I just... What? Touching the brick does it? Touching the brick puts you to level 1. So what happens if I kill it? Do I also get put to level 1? Or does something different happen? Let's just wait around and find out. Either way, I assume this is the end of the game, which I'm perfectly fine with. Come on. Yep, there we go. Alright, that was Haunted Halls. Okay, no, we have not done Atmos Quake. So yeah, we've gotten through 13, which is not nearly as many as I'd like to be done with. Sentence. Anyway, shutting up. Yeah, we've got a lot left to go. So coming up next, we have Ice Climbers, Jaws for NES, another generic space shooter, Alfredo Part 2, probably another space shooter, and freaking Myong. Oh my god, I can't wait to do Myong. Streamers is also pretty good. So yeah, that'll be fun.